Imagine standing at the edge of the world, where the sky meets an endless green jungle and a ribbon of water drops from the clouds like it's falling straight from heaven. This is Angel Falls, the tallest waterfall on Earth. Hidden deep inside Canaima National Park in Venezuela, a place so remote and surreal that it feels more like another planet than a travel destination. Today we're diving into why this is considered one of the most mind-blowing destinations in the world. What makes it unique? How it performs as a travel experience, and what design elements nature itself has crafted here that make it unforgettable. Angel Falls, or Salto Angel in Spanish, plunges from a height of 979 meters, with a continuous drop of 807 meters, making it almost 20 times taller than Niagara Falls. The water falls from the top of Auyan Tepui, one of the famous tabletop mountains called Tepui that dominates this region. These mountains are among the oldest geological formations on Earth, formed over 1 billion years ago, and their flat tops and sheer cliffs give the landscape a prehistoric, lost world feeling. When you see Angel Falls in person, it doesn't look real. The water often turns into mist before it reaches the bottom, drifting across the jungle like smoke, creating rainbows when the sun hits it at the right angle. Canaima National Park itself is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of the largest national parks in the world. It covers more than 30,000 square kilometers, filled with rivers, lagoons, dense rainforest, and dozens of tepui. The park is home to indigenous Pemon communities who have lived here for centuries, and their culture is deeply connected to the land, the mountains, and the spirits they believe inhabit these natural wonders. Visiting Canaima is not just about seeing a waterfall. It's about entering a living, breathing ecosystem and culture that feels untouched by modern civilization. Getting to Angel Falls is part of the adventure and one of its most unique selling points. Unlike many famous landmarks that are easy to reach by road, Angel Falls requires a journey by small aircraft and then by boat. Travelers usually fly from cities like Caracas or Sutatha, Bolivia, to Canaima Camp, a small settlement near a lagoon surrounded by waterfalls. From there, you travel by canoe up the Caro River and then hike through the jungle to reach viewpoints near the base of the falls. This journey feels like an expedition rather than a simple tour, which adds to the sense of discovery and excitement. From a performance perspective as a travel destination, Angel Falls delivers on multiple levels. Visually, it is one of the most spectacular natural sights on the planet. The sheer scale of the waterfall, combined with the dramatic cliffs of the tepui and the endless jungle, creates a cinematic landscape that looks like a scene from a fantasy movie. Photographers and filmmakers love this place because every angle offers a postcard-perfect view. The changing light throughout the day transforms the falls from bright white in the morning to golden and misty at sunset, giving visitors a constantly evolving visual experience. The sound design of nature here is another standout feature. You hear the roar of the falling water from miles away, mixed with the sounds of birds, insects, and the wind moving through the forest. At night, the jungle comes alive with a completely different soundtrack, creating an immersive atmosphere that feels both peaceful and mysterious. This natural audio environment is something that no artificial attraction can replicate. In terms of design elements, nature has engineered Angel Falls and Canaima in a way that feels intentional and artistic. The Tepui act like giant platforms that elevate waterfalls into the sky, while the rivers carved through the forest like natural highways. The contrast between the dark green jungle, the reddish-brown rocks of the Tepui, and the bright white water creates a visually striking color palette. Even the mist acts like a natural special effect, softening the landscape and adding depth and drama to every view. One of the most fascinating aspects of Angel Falls is its origin story and discovery. It was named after American aviator Jimmy Angel, who stumbled upon the falls in the 1930s while flying over the region. Although indigenous people knew about the falls long before, Jimmy Angel's flight brought international attention to this hidden wonder. His story of landing on top of the Tepui and getting his plane stuck became part of the legend, adding a human adventure narrative to the natural spectacle. Canaima also offers other attractions that make it more than just a one-stop waterfall destination. The Canaima Lagoon, with its reddish water colored by tannins from the forest, is surrounded by several smaller waterfalls that you can walk behind, creating a curtain of water effect. You can swim in certain areas, explore nearby tepui, and learn about indigenous traditions from local guides. This variety of activities adds to the overall performance of the destination as a complete travel experience rather than just a single viewpoint. From a technical and logistical standpoint, visiting Angel Falls requires planning and respect for nature. The region is remote, and weather conditions can affect flights and boat trips. The best time to visit is during the rainy season, usually from May to November, when the water flow is strongest and the falls are most impressive. During the dry season, the falls can become thinner, sometimes breaking into separate streams. This seasonal variation adds a dynamic element to the destination, making each visit unique. Another unique selling point of Angel Falls is the sense of isolation and purity. Unlike heavily commercialized tourist spots, Canaima has limited infrastructure, which helps preserve its natural beauty. There are lodges and camps, but they are designed to blend with the environment rather than dominate it. This low-impact tourism approach makes visitors feel like explorers rather than tourists, which is a rare and valuable experience in today's world. The biodiversity of Canaima is another major highlight. The park is home to countless species of birds, mammals, reptiles, and plants, many of which are endemic to the region. Some tepui have unique ecosystems on their summits, with plants and animals found nowhere else on Earth. This makes Canaima not just a visual wonder but also a biological treasure trove, attracting scientists and nature lovers from around the world. From a storytelling and content creation perspective, Angel Falls is a goldmine. The combination of epic landscapes, adventurous journeys, indigenous culture, and historical legends provides endless material for documentaries, travel vlogs, and cinematic videos. The dramatic visuals naturally boost engagement, while the mysterious and remote setting keeps audiences hooked. For creators, this destination offers a perfect mix of beauty, danger, and wonder. When evaluating Angel Falls as a destination, its performance in terms of emotional impact is extremely high. Many visitors describe feeling small and humbled by the scale of nature here. The falls inspire awe, reflection, and a deep appreciation for the planet's natural wonders. This emotional resonance is one of the strongest selling points, as it turns a simple trip into a life-changing experience. The design of the journey itself, from small planes flying over endless forests to canoe rides through winding rivers, feels like a carefully crafted adventure route. Each stage reveals a new layer of the landscape, building anticipation until the final reveal of the falls. This natural pacing works like a cinematic narrative, where the climax is the first full view of Angel Falls cascading from the tepehi. Despite its remote location, Angel Falls has become an iconic symbol of natural beauty. It represents untouched wilderness, exploration, and the power of nature. It has inspired movies, documentaries, and countless travel dreams. For many people, seeing Angel Falls is a bucket list goal. Similar to visiting the Grand Canyon or Mount Everest, but with a more mysterious and exotic twist. Of course, there are challenges and limitations. Political and economic issues in Venezuela can affect tourism, and infrastructure may not be as developed as in other countries. Travelers need to be prepared for basic conditions, limited connectivity, and potential changes in travel plans due to weather or logistics. However, for many adventurers, these challenges only add to the authenticity and thrill of the journey. In terms of sustainability, Canaima National Park faces threats from illegal mining, deforestation, and climate change. Responsible tourism plays a role in supporting local communities and conservation efforts. Choosing eco-friendly lodges, respecting local culture, and minimizing environmental impact are important aspects of preserving this wonder for future generations. Angel Falls and Canaima stand out because they combine extreme natural beauty with a sense of mystery and adventure. The sheer height of the waterfall, the ancient tepehi, the dense rainforest, and the indigenous culture all come together to create a destination that feels like a lost world. It's not just about seeing a waterfall, it's about stepping into one of the most extraordinary landscapes on Earth, where nature is the main architect and every detail feels epic. If you're looking for a destination that truly deserves the title of the most astonishing place in the world, Angel Falls and Canaima are strong contenders. The visuals are unreal, the journey is an adventure, the environment is pure and powerful, and the emotional impact is unforgettable. This is the kind of place that reminds you how vast and beautiful the planet is, and how much there is still to explore beyond the usual tourist routes.